Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're well. We're back in Poppyfields and we're going to be working on our backstage area over here of the new modern building that I've done. But firstly, I just wanted to come down here and show you what I've done on our bus. Um, so you guys have been coming up with some good suggestions for animals that you want to see next, and I've made a list in order of when people have suggested them. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do next the Dick Dick, then the Wallaby, then the Palace Cat, and then the Capybara. So I am making a note of your suggestions, so keep them coming, and I'll keep filling the bus up. And yeah, it'd be great if you can suggest animals that we've not done before in previous zoos, because you know, I don't like to repeat myself too much. So I know I've certainly done capybara before. I think I've done wallaby. I've never done Dick Dick or Palace Cat, so I'm very happy to do them. But yeah, so if you can come up with animals, maybe some of the newer ones that have just come into the game, that'd be great. Because yeah, I'm always up for the challenge of doing habitats for new animals. Right, so we're back over here. I love this building. This thing has turned out so nicely. I'm really pleased with it. So what we're going to do first here, so this is what I was telling you about in the last episode, was this weird idea that I had. This again, actually, this is something that I've seen on a modern building, and so this is why I want to try it on here. But I don't know quite how it's going to work, or if it's going to work. Actually, yes, there is an oblong. Right. I'm just gonna go with this, and hopefully once it starts happening, you'll be able to see what I'm trying to do. And it may not work, and I may just get rid of it, but I do want to try it. Right, let's see, what does this look like already? Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I want. So the idea is that this comes all the way down the outside of the building. So what I'll do is my usual, group that together. Please let me do it. Oh, that's just sucky, isn't it? That it doesn't let me do it at the right angle. Absolutely ridiculous. I just don't know why the game hates me so much sometimes. So basically, I'm just going to have to do this all the way down here. I bet you. I'm just going to come out and try again. It's not going to let me do it, is it? No. I could do this. Actually, it's just a bit. Yeah, you just got to make sure you line it up right. I just prefer if it lets me do it at the right angle. There we go. It's very hard to get that exact. There we go. I think that's done it. Right, let's try that again. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. Is that? Just checking. There's something happened here. Has the angle gone off a bit? Because up here there's no gap, and the further down we get, there's more of a gap, which makes no sense at all. That should be consistent all the way down there. I don't know why that's happened. I don't know why that's happened, but I don't like it. Let's just get rid of the angle snap for a second. I bet you this is not going to go easily, is it? But let's try this. Okay, we're nearly there. It's always hard when you're trying to move such a long object like this. There we go, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Right, just a little bit more at the end then. Difficult to go a bit too high now, actually, isn't it? Never mind. I'll get it sorted once I've gone all the way down to the end. There we go. Right, now let's just get rid of those bits at the end there. If it works, I will continue it along this edge here as well. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap at this end. Okay, let's just try and, now that I've actually got the length right, let's just try and do this. Incredibly hard to maneuver this. In fact, I don't think I can. I think that's probably as close as it's going to get. Okay, well if it looks good, I'm okay with that. So what do we do next? So the idea is now that we do this. We start bringing it out. We start angling it, and we create a kind of I don't know, a curved structure. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to do, really. I haven't lined that up very well at all, actually, have I? Okay, let's bring that out. And let's take it down a little bit. Yeah, this is just one big experiment, really. And you know what happens with experiments, don't you? They tend to go wrong. But then that's half the fun of experimenting, isn't it, I guess? I'm hoping you can kind of see what I'm attempting to do here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to see if I can... No, that's not going to work doing two at a time because it doesn't let you do it in the same way. That's fine. I probably should have used angle snap to get the angles the same, but actually I think it might look more interesting with different angles. So this is going to, obviously it's over curving now, so it's actually going to loop backwards on itself, which I think will look kind of cool. And then I'll tell you what, I think this is probably just going to go straight down now. I don't think it needs to curve more than that. I think it's going to miss the flower bed. Yeah, and so it, oh, I don't know. I like it. I think that's, yeah. That's not it. Don't worry. That's not all of it. Now I'm just going to test something here, whether I can. It's quite a nice shape that I've got going. I'm just wondering if I can kind of utilize it again. Like, oh yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it? Like I say, this is just completely just making stuff up, really, and just, I don't know, just trying stuff out. Just think it kind of looks cool. Let's come out and have a look. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it needs it or not. I don't think it does. I'm going to leave it. Sorry, that was a complete waste of your time. But I just wanted to show you the idea of what I had. I've seen it in real life. I've seen this down the outside of a building, and then they have these sort of random bits coming down. And it does look really nice, but I'm not quite sure that it's what this building needs. But I might try it on a smaller scale somewhere else. I think this building looks great just like it is. I do, however, want to do a chandelier inside here. So, what do I want to make a chandelier out of? That's the question. I think something metal. Let's just try and find some interesting looking metal pieces. I think I know what I want to use. I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, these pieces. So we've got this, we've got a big spike, or we've got, I reckon I might go with this. This just looks interesting to me. Right, I'm just going to play around with these for a second. I've got a basic idea of what I think I might do here. Let's get the angle snap on. Ooh, that's... Why on earth is it doing that? Okay, fine. I'll just do it. I'll do it the long way if that's going to be awkward. See, I think this, I mean, that already looks really cool, doesn't it? Oh, I tell you what I need to do with this. So that needs to hang like that, doesn't it? And then I can do layers. Like that. Let's just see what sort of light I want to put in it. I want something, yeah, just something like that that hangs in the middle. But some of these, yeah, see that it doesn't actually give light, so that's no good. What else have we got? Oh yes, oh yes. Here we go. Right, so if this is in the middle of this, oh, how cool is this going to look? Get that to there. And then I can just raise that up. This is so cool. It's like proper Gothic style. I know it's not modern, which obviously is kind of the look we're going for. But I think it's going to look good hanging down in that corner. Right, and this is a nice beam that I can use. So if I just highlight that, you see, and then I can have this cool beam that just goes straight down the middle, connects it all together. And there we have it. Now let's see about positioning it inside, and we'll see what it looks like. So it probably wants to hang, I'm thinking on this beam here if I can. Hang on, where are we? Right, so back this way. Okay, I think it's too big, but that's fine. I can remove the bottom layer if I need to. There we go. I think that's the right position. Looks about the right height at the top. Oh, excuse me. Whoa, sorry, dodgy camera work going on. Look at that, it's on fire, literally. Right, so I'm just going to remove the bottom layer. And bish bash bosh, look at that. We have a epic gothic chandelier hanging in that corner there. Does it look good during the day as well? Yeah, it does. Wow. I love that. I'm very proud of that. That's really cool. Excellent. There we go. So at least one of my two ideas has worked this morning. Very happy with that. Good. So let's go backstage. Right, let's come back here. So I need to obviously fill in the back of this this building here. So let's do this. Let's see, what have we got here? Yeah, so let's go in and edit this. So obviously being backstage, it's going to be a bit more boring. So I'm going to go with, I think I might go with some breeze block at the back here. Now, how do I want to do this? I quite like the idea of this overhang. So I'm actually going to have the back of the building going right in here. I might bring it out here and have a little extra bit like this. Okay, and then I reckon if I can just extend the roof down. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's just see what we've got here. Yeah, that's fine. And then I can fill this in. Okay, something, whoops, like that. And in here, if I can get it. Where are we? Ah, it's very tricky. There we go. Right, and then let's just get this roof, because we're going to need, what is this one called? Corrugated. Let's just put on a ridge, just so you've got a slight overhang here. If I can find the right one. There we go. Well, helps if you click in the right place. There we go. And then, no, that one there. There we go. So you've got a slight overhang. Good. Okay, so that's the back side of our building. Then we're going to need a nice flat area. So this is going to be like a loading zone. No, let's not go breeze block. I think concrete. I think that's, yeah. So this is kind of a big area of paving, basically, where things can get shipped around, move around on trolleys or whatever. So that's going to go like that. And we're going to have the road coming in. And we're going to have like little parking bays. Right, now let's come in here. I think yep, I think we're going to go brick. I always think brick looks nice as a backstage thing. You know, it's not the most attractive thing in the world, but it's functional and cheap. Okay, I'll keep it going under there. And I'll keep it under here as well. Good, that looks nice. Right, now let's come out before we do any more of that. We'll come out to here and have a look at getting this road coming in here. So this is gonna come right into here. Tell you what, I think I'll widen it out like that, and it's gonna cover all of this, and then I can put down white lines and things as well. So the road itself, I guess, will be, I think, that wide. So that, you know, things can turn, they come in, and they've got a little bit of turning space in here. I'm just going to, yeah, make that a little bit wider, and then the road will continue on. In this direction. And I think I've got my white lines here actually. I think they are connected. I'm just going to highlight a few of those. Makes it a bit easier to do. I know these aren't precise, but they're close enough. Right, that'll do for now. Let's just take it to there. And we've got, what do we got here? We've got our paving slabs, or our curbs, I guess that is. And then what do we got here? Right, same again. Like so. I do love this sort of backstage stuff. It's good fun to do. It's a bit different, you know. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and it's certainly not something I'm particularly great at, but I try, and it's good fun. Right, so that works quite nicely. So I guess I'll need this curb. Let's just paint this terrain actually, because that's looking really annoying. Let's just get rid of all this long grass around here. Yeah, so I guess this curb will have to be across here as well. I know that's not quite perfect, but it's you get the idea basically, I think. Right, I'm just going to continue this pathway under here and out the other side. And then again, just copy this across. Right, let's just maneuver that. I just haven't quite lined that one up properly there. Excellent. Okay, so we have that. So let's just play around with this. So this is our middle line. Actually, that's not quite in the middle, so let's try and get that roughly in the middle. So it's only going to have those two. I'll just I didn't realise I moved that rather than copying it. Hang on, let's just fill that gap in again. Lovely stuff. And then we just need to do a little bit here as the end. So these road markings are based on the UK. So this is what we have in the UK. So we would have, hang on, let's just line it up with this. So let's just take that to there. Right, you'll see what I'm doing in a minute. So this is because we are where are we? We're left-hand drive. No, you know what I mean. We drive on the left side of the road. That's what I'm trying to say. We're right-hand drive. In that our steering wheels are on the right, but we drive on the left. So this is the markings for people coming out. No, okay, that's not going to work. So yeah, so this is the markings for people coming out and pulling back onto the main road. And these markings tell you that you have to stop and give way. Right, I'll just bring that down there to join in with that. There we go, lovely. So that's all I'm going to do road markings wise, because then once they're in here, it's not really relevant. Okay, so this is our backstage. This is looking cool already. I like this. Let's get some doors. So this is where we're going to have our big loading doors. So let's add that onto there. I think they just about fit. Blimey, that is a very tight squeeze on there, isn't it? I guess, yeah, I think you'd only have one like that. I don't think you'd have two big doors, really, would you? I don't know, actually. I think that looks quite good, actually, having two big doors. So that's kind of your, yeah, you'd open both of them up and that would give you access to go into there. That's cool. I've just thought, are there actually vehicles in the game? I think there are. You've got, there's a Jeep or something, isn't there? Okay, so we've got that. I'm just looking at the size. Yeah, this may be a bit high, but then if we haven't got lorries, have we got a lorry? No, I'm sure there was something else. Hang on, let's just look at that vehicle. Where does that? What's that called? African off-road vehicle. Yeah. I don't think we got lorries anyway, so it's not a big problem. You can just imagine. I mean, I guess we've got the bus. Yeah. Yeah, so these loading bays might be a little bit high, but I guess if you've got lorries, they have those sort of lifting bits at the back, don't they? I think what I will also do, I will actually put a slope. I think it makes sense that you would have a loading ramp maybe coming down this side over here. So I'll do that as well. I think that will make sense. We'll continue this in this direction as well. Probably not quite that far because the loading ramp will come down that end, but it will come to somewhere like that, and then I'll probably bring that. Actually, yeah. So we'll bring that down here, and that will come sort of right down to there. Whoops. And we have our hedge, which will come along and meet it. Actually, that hedge might as well go right the way to there. And then let's just get a couple more of these lamp posts. Like that. Let's get one right on this corner. Beautiful. Right, so you can see where I'm going with this. And I'm just gonna... okay, that didn't quite work. I didn't really want the angle snap on there, never mind. Okay, so we've got our poppies there as well. Great, so yeah, so we'll have our loading ramp coming down here, and then all of this bit in here will be foliage and maybe some trees. Yeah, the loading ramp here. I don't know what I'll do on this side yet, but basically it'll be some sort of fencing, or I might continue this on this side. But hopefully you can kind of see where I'm aiming with this backstage area here, and obviously we'll add loads of detail onto this as well. Lots of fencing for for safety reasons, things like that. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, excuse me for sneezing. Do apologise. Right. Let's leave it there. Oh, look at that. We've stuck our thing out the top of the roof. We don't want that, do we? Let's just bring that down. There we go. Brilliant. Right, so let's leave you with a view of our chandelier, because that's definitely the best thing that I've done today. There we go. Let's leave it there. So thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. Yeah, let me know if you like all my sort of backstagey stuff that I'm doing as well, because I'm having fun with it. But I know it's not for everyone. But yeah, anything you want to say, leave me a comment down below. And yeah, please keep your suggestions of animals coming as well. So when we get back to habitats, I've got a nice list of new ones to do. Until the next episode, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.